Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a little bit of a different video. I am going to respond to some of the comments that were made on a video that we posted a few days ago. But first I want to say to everyone who subscribed to my channel, thank you. We started this two months ago with the intention to debunk misinformation in the science and food and agriculture realm on the internet. There's a lot of misinformation, a lot more than I thought I would find. And there's a lot more work to do than I thought, be it in the realm of food, nutrition, ag, or even climate change, and all that kind of stuff. So this all goes on this channel, and I'm very passionate about this because I think misinformation can lead to a lot of wrong decision making. And we have one comment that needs a little bit more explanation, so I'm going to save that for the end. And yeah, we're just going to go through it. So Tarvin Grill 4531 says, according to Dr. Gundry, you should set up an olive tank on your roof and pipe it down your mouth. And so he wants you to have a minimum of 1 liter a week of olive oil, or 10,000 calories, which is, yeah, you're not going to lose weight on that diet. And then he also likes the Mediterranean cuisine, which is pretty lectin rich. Yes. So I think in case of Dr. Gundry, calling out the BS is not very difficult because it's pretty obvious, you know. And then we have a pretty serious question from Sushi53. So I'm going to save that question for the end. About leaky gut syndrome. I also am not a medical doctor. I'm a plant biologist, so just don't keep that in mind. And then the rest is pretty funny. Debunking is much easier than this. Just look for the bow tie and oversized frames or pristine lab coat. Very true. Very true. And then and I really loved this comment. This was great. This was actually inspired me to make this video. Adil Brams 1207 said, thank you for debunking Dr. Gundry. You are doing a great public service to stop misleading and false health claims. I appreciate that, because that's really what we're trying to do here. So I really thank you for that comment. That really meant a lot to me. Thank you very much. And then, yeah, and other people said that's always, they always thought that he was a fraud, just going by my gut feeling. So, now I do want to address the leaky gut syndrome, and also I want to give a proclaimer right here. I'm not a medical doctor, so what I say here is coming all from scientific literature that I've read in preparation of this video. What I've learned about leaky gut syndrome is, so the syndrome itself can be a really wide range of different symptoms, like pain, diarrhea, bloating, all the way to severe autoimmunity. So leaky gut syndrome is a thing. What we know is that leaky gut syndrome is associated with a range of diseases, and that can be gut-related diseases or non-gut-related diseases. So there's celiac diseases, there's irritable bowel syndrome, there's diabetes, type 1 and type 2 diabetes, both. There's Parkinson's disease, there's autism, there are a bunch of allergies, there are a lot of other things diseases that can be underlying, and then the symptoms you feel can be LGS or leaky gut syndrome. And then we also know, based on the literature that I've seen, that there's certain unhealthy habits like excessive drug use or excessive alcohol use that can lead to symptoms that are associated with leaky gut syndrome. I have to scroll down in my notes here because, again, I'm not a medical doctor. The main thing is, if you do think you have leaky gut syndrome and your doctor is not helping you in this regard, I would go to a different doctor and really screen for some of those underlying diseases that can be associated with symptoms of a leaky gut syndrome. So that would be my advice in the first place. I would say there's not enough evidence to say that an unhealthy diet will cause leaky gut syndrome. However, there's some evidence that some microbiota, so some bacteria and other microbiota that you can enhance through diet, might have a critical function in regulating especially your epithelial barrier in the gut. So there's some evidence of that. But is it the cause of LGS? Most likely not. Will it help? Probably. If you have it, probably. So, but again, that's like very broad, and to get like into like how to maintain and what is good for you, especially, you will have to see a doctor. That is my main takeaway. You should take this serious. LGS is a thing, and you should go and see a doctor, because there's most likely like a medical condition that's underlying your LGS that you're probably not aware of. So that would be my main takeaway of this. That's it. Thanks for the comments, guys. I really appreciate it. I love that you give me comments on the videos. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. We'll do a lot of our science-based information here on this channel, all around food, nutrition, agriculture, and climate change. See you guys later. Bye-bye.